guys, welcome to our channel. And my friend is eating a little bit, so don't pay attention to that. That's all right. We are human beings. We wanna kick back a little bit as well as you. So today's topic is gonna be what is the topic for today's discussion? Can you please share with our audience, mate?
Yeah, the topic is how to make money on the internet,
How to make
and
money?
also, yeah, and also my name is Serhi, by the way, and I'm eating cake because you did mention it.
Yeah, so my name is Igor, and yeah, today we're gonna talk about how to make money online, and we will share with you our own experience and also some kind of insightful things to go through and to be aware of. So I think we should start with the platform where we are at this particular moment, right? So YouTube. Um, can you please tell our audience, my friend, what's your take on YouTube? Do you believe that this is the huge platform with the huge potential?
100%, 100%. Lots of money. Lots of people make lots of money on this platform, and we are not exception. So we and to make this possible, to make this happen, you have to have like 1,000 subscribers, and you have to have 4,000 4,000 views, if I'm not mistaken.
4,000.
Yeah. To join the monetization. So yeah, there is a huge potential um, using this platform.
Yeah, but also you mentioned that this is the requirements, right? So in order to enter the program monetization thing, right? But
Yeah,
again,
yeah, that
we need to tell our audience that, and probably they've heard this many times. Again, you have to grind, before bearing the fruits. Meaning that you have to put some kind of efforts and endeavors in order to get something from that, right?
yeah,
So
yeah, 100%.
don't think that I can enter the YouTube platform and millions of views is gonna be flowing to you from the sky. No,
No,
guys, you have to think about what's your niche, right? You need to think about your equipment. You need to think about the ideas that you're putting it out there, because again. Um, the YouTube has, even though that's the huge platform in terms of the making money, but also you need to be aware that there are lots of people who you are a competitor with.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So again, grinding meaning that you're not giving up. When I don't know, your video flops, right? Or like if there is nothing going on after the months of being you active on the platform, right? Because the algorithm of YouTube works, to my mind at least, like it works similar to Pinterest, and we're gonna talk about later on what Pinterest and what's the advantage of it. But basically, the core of this is YouTube algorithm will reward you as the creator in the long run, right? So if you're on the platform for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year, or whatever, you will see the sparks. You will see the influx of the views, of the followers, of the comments, likes, whatever. Again, I think that's where lots of the creators, or I mean, the people who are working on kind of stop making some kind of progress towards, because we as the human beings we want the swift reactions, right? So we want to get the instant kind of feedback or whatever. But again, like YouTube algorithm works differently a little bit, and again, there are some tools that can help you, to, let's say, like to make some thumbnails, or to create some script for your videos, whatever. You can use it for sure. I mean, like, don't forget about Canva, ChatGPT, and other ones, right? So it's gonna be in handy for you. But the main thing and the core of it is you not to give up while you're working on this platform. What do you think?
100%, 100%. As you said before, people just they wait for the result. Um, just now, they just make the channel, and they want money, they want attention immediately, like they want viewers and stuff. But it never happens like this. It's a hard work. So you have make some effort, to make it happen, to make like to become someone who people know.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so
on a
let's.
daily basis, you have to, to make videos, you have to also think about quality, because if you just make rubbish, probably no one gonna watch it. And to become like famous, it's gonna take a long time. It's gonna take ages. But if you want to become like famous as soon as possible, you have to think, you have to keep in mind like what kind of quality you make, and
Yeah,
yeah,
and again, like be knowledgeable in the topic that you're talking about to the audience, right? I mean, like,
yeah, yeah,
I mean, it would be kind of foolish from us to talk about YouTube, even though like we hadn't done anything towards that, right?
yeah, 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 yeah. If we didn't have any knowledge, probably, yeah, we didn't make this video. But because of now we've got like monetization of our channel, we can give some advice. We can give some tips about it.
Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. So it took us 1 year and a half, around 2 years, in order to get to this point. And again, like we want to be transparent with you. So in order to get, especially the followers, like we had to get down to the idea of having the paid ads. So again, like also bear in mind that it might be handy for you. Again, like if you have some kind of budget, even though like the little one, $50, $20, whatever. So you can play around with that. But again, like don't kind of pour money in until you have these 4,000 hours watching, right? So, but afterwards, if you want to get to the point of being monetized, so you can use these, Google ads, YouTube ads, whatever, in order to gather the followers. That's kind of the point when the money and the investments might pay off.
Yeah, or just make as many videos as you can to get those followers and stuff. So there are a few ways how to get them.
Yeah, but also, if we compare, let's say, different type of ads platforms or tools like Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, right? So I suggest you using the inner advertisement tool inside of the YouTube rather than going on Google or rather going to TikTok, let's say, right? Because again, like the difference between those platforms and the YouTube is that let's imagine that I'm the newbie, right? So I want to watch something on YouTube and I'm already on this platform. And all of a sudden I see the pop up, right? And there is some kind of video from the creator. And it's kind of, eye-catching, it's provocative, it looks entertaining, right? And I can click on this because I don't need to kind of transfer myself to another platform because I'm already on the YouTube, right? So it makes sense. So that's why, like, while you're investing some money into the YouTube ads, you will bear more fruits rather than in comparison to other ones.
Yeah, 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 100%, 100%. And also they make the better advertisement. To my mind, they make it more like more colorful, if it makes sense.
Hmm.
And also, yeah, this is a good advice for the audience, I guess. Yeah. Mm.
All right, so let's move on to another platform, Instagram. So yeah, there are a lot of kind of buzzing around this, like whether how to be monetized on this platform. Basically, uh, is it helpful? Is it useful, especially at the beginning or whatever? So, what's your take on Instagram? Your personal take?
So in my opinion, so I never pay any money for the advertisement on Instagram, but I know the way how to get viewers, how to get followers and stuff. So my advice is, so if you have like, let's say you have some how to say, so if you have, oh my goodness, I don't even know how where to start from. So I don't have like so much experience, to be honest. I mean, I don't know how to get this better, but to get followers, I think the good way is just to share your link. Just if you go to any kind of platforms, you go to social media, you just share your link to the audience, and they can use this link as a you can use this link as a advertisement. and this is how people can get to know about your profile. This is how people can find you. This is the only way I know, to be honest.
Look, when it comes to Instagram, again, the inner algorithm works totally different. It's kind of, compare apples and oranges if we talk about YouTube and Instagram. And basically, the more followers you have on Instagram, is going to be the signal to the platform that you. I mean, we need to push your content forward to other people. So
Really?
yeah. So, but again, like there is no features like to be monetized or get paid on its platform, but it might be as the transition between other projects that you have under your wing, right? So let's imagine that we're gaining the YouTube channel and we want to get more traction or awareness of it, right? So we can use Instagram, but again, for that we need to create extra content, reels, posts, carousels, right? And have more and more followers. And it's gonna be the transition between Instagram to YouTube. But in order to get to the point of being able to generate thousands of views on Instagram, again, you have to invest a little bit. What I mean by that, you can hire so-called agents or agencies, right? So you can apply to different agencies, and on that side, they're gonna get the access to your Instagram page, to your Instagram profile, and for during the month, they will follow and unfollow different type of people who might be potentially interested in your content. And basically, different agencies, they provide some approximate numbers of followers that you might get during the month. So basically, if you're on the basic package, you might get 300, 400 till 500 followers per month. If you wanna, if you are able to pay more, you might get 1,000. But again, like these agencies also, they cannot go beyond, because Instagram might detect it as the spammy thing, and you might be blocked. So you need to be careful about how many followers you are willing to get during the month. And also, again, during this time, they cannot, by the way, they cannot create any content from your site. You need to work it on yourself. They are focusing only on the followers. They are searching for the people. They are going through different groups, whatever, and find people and follow them. And again, you cannot be so sure that they can follow 500 people, but among those 500 people, maybe like the half of which will follow you back. So you cannot be so sure what the reaction is gonna be, what the feedback is gonna be, right? But
Okay.
yeah,
I got a question. So, did you say they follow the people and then the people follow you back?
yes.
So, does it work like automatically, or it's like a bionic system, or this is actual person, like
No,
who
it's
someone?
actual person. Yes, it's actual person. So the real
Okay.
people find the potential ones that might be, for instance, like my niche, our niche is movies, TV shows, whatever, right? So
Yeah.
these agencies will find the people who are following some movie groups, movie accounts, whatever. So, or they post their own content about movies, right? So in this case, we have more chances to get more followers, because we are on the same page, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
on the same
Yeah.
wavelength.
I
So,
agree.
but again, it's working like subscription. You have to pay every month. And again, the beauty of it is that during this, let's say like during this month, while you're working with this agency, right? You create the content, and you can see the sparks also of the traction of the people, especially how Instagram algorithm works. Because like after, let's say like 10 days of working like that with the agencies, you can see that your reels get more views already, because the Instagram algorithm tries to push it forward, because it sees that you're active again, people like your content, people follow you. Let's push it forward. Let's push it to not to 100 people, but to 1,000. And in this case, it's you have a potential that those people might follow you to other projects that you have, right? So I see only this path, because if you have zero followers, come on, man, like it'll take ages. Really, it'll take ages to get to some point of being, I don't know, able to get something, to reproduce something. So you have to have support of somebody else on the side.
I see. I see. So before like use any let's say help from outside, to make your profile like famous. You have to have something like you have to have like basic amount of followers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think kind of the rule of thumb is 5,000. So if you have 5,000 followers, it's a good number to go forward. And basically, the algorithm will see that okay, so this kind of account is pretty good, it's pretty solid. So and you will see that it's gonna be tens of thousands of views. But again, like it requires investment, really. It requires investment, and I gotta say basically the basic package costs maybe $100. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be transparent with you. $100 every month. And imagine like it's just like 300 or 500 followers. So how much we need to invest in order to get to the point of having 5,000?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did you have this experience? Like, did you have this type of promotion on
Yes,
Instagram?
yes.
All right, all
So
right.
that's why this is how I gained my 800 followers.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, cool.
but again, I kind of stop it because it requires money, and uh, basically they suggest that you're working smoothly, like every month without any pauses, and in this case, it's gonna be as the snowball effect. So sooner or later, but one of your reel might become viral, go viral, like, and you might get this like traction of undivided attention. But yeah, it's working. Again, there are really solid agencies out there. So let's move on.
Okay,
Let's move on and let's talk about uh, flipping.
flip it.
Sorry for my
I
laugh
knew,
because
I knew, I knew.
I know that my friend who is out there. I mean, he's pretty good. He used to be pretty good at this, and again, he has experienced that firsthand. So can you just like tell our audience what is flipping, what is about, and how it works?
Flipping. Okay, so the first time when I come across to this type of business, it was maybe like 6 or 7 years ago. This is when I've been to UK first, my first time. So my main job was just picking the fruits, just like strawberries, blueberries, and blah blah blah. And I just I didn't feel like I had enough wages. I didn't feel like I make enough money for myself,
Hmm.
and I just decided to kick off something else. Just to get down something else, and it was flipping. It was flipping because in UK there are so many charity shops. So charity shop, this is kind of like second-hand stuff in the shops is being sold. So and yeah, I like this. I like go shopping like and I don't know where this comes from, but this is what I'm into. And yeah, I decided to give it a try because I've seen like some people make some money out of it. They just buy cheap and sell it.
Yeah,
Uh,
with some kind of profit.
yeah, yeah, make some kind of profit. And I remember it was a pair of shoes. It was Adidas, and they cost me about £5,
Hmm.
so five quid. And they looked a mess. Like they looked basically somebody probably just throwing this away and to charity shop and but I decided to and I decided to fix it. I decided to wash it and to paint it, and I bought new laces, and trust me, it looked like brand new. It
Hmm.
looked very good. And the platform for the selling, I was using the eBay. I
eBay.
don't know if you heard. Yeah, yeah, the eBay is quite common in UK and America as well. So this is the platform I was using for the sale.
So are you saying that you had to take a picture of these shoes and upload the pictures on this platform?
Yeah, but when the product looks nice and shiny,
Yes,
when
yes.
it looks yeah, 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 when it's already fixed, and yeah, took a picture, let's say 5 or 6, and the price was 35 quid. So I bought for the 5 quid and sold it for 35. So
So
30
you
pounds.
30 you're in profit.
Yeah, 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 profit. And since then, I made uh, I would say about 50 deals. I had about 50 deals, and I had quite good profit out of these 50 deals. And now I have no time. This is only thing stop me from this business because I have no time for this. But I would recommend, if you don't know what how to make money, like if you have plenty of time, this is a good way to make money, like
Did
flip.
you need to deliver these products, by the post, or how did it work in terms of delivery?
Yeah, there is plenty of options. So you can use like Royal Mail, you can use um, every and other post offices to send it. You know, it's not like difficult. And also you can. Um, there is one option when people can come to your home
Hmm.
and collect it. I've forgotten this what this option is called, but yeah.
And when we're talking about the uh, what kind of products you had bought back then, it was only clothes and shoes, or maybe something else?
Yeah. Usually it was shoes, like trousers, jackets, because I'm good at it. This is only reason I was buying just this type of clothes. Um, yeah, I don't think I had something else on sale. Yeah, shoes and clothes.
So basically, you had the time to try and in, try and on, walk around a little bit. Okay, so this jacket looks great, and then like,
Yeah,
okay, let's sell it.
literally, yeah. When I finished my job on the farm, it was like 4 or 5 p.m. Sometimes, we were lucky, like we could finish a job like 2 p.m. and I have plenty of time to go to a big city, like where is a shopping center, somewhere where is shopping center, somewhere where it's lots of charity shops. Yeah, try this on. If I like this, if I also keep this in mind, you have to think about the brand, because if the brand is unknown, no one probably buy this product. But you have to buy like the brands such as Lecoq Sportif, Adidas, Nike. What else? Stone Island, if you ever heard about this brand, is so expensive. The North Face, um, yeah.
So the ones that the ones that jump into the eye, right? So that are
Yeah,
widespread and people know what it is.
yeah. Not just the stuff from the Temu, from the cheap sources, if I can say,
Yeah.
like from the cheap shops. Yeah, but the known, the good quality stuff.
Yeah, and again, like be transparent as you can in terms of not to be scammy or sketchy, right? So if you want to make 50 deals as my friend had, so again, like you have to be honest, with your audience and with the people who are about to buy your things.
Exactly. Yeah, of course. Because otherwise, if you have like, for example, if you sold some rubbish, people will leave some bad feedback, and no one will come to your shop, and no one will buy again. So yeah, it's very important to have a good, let's say, good profile with lots of good feedbacks, if it makes
The
sense.
follow-up question: okay, what about ads? Did you promote your stuff, or you just like upload it and people somehow found your things?
Yeah. I've never promoted, and I don't know if there is an option. This is you just upload it, and yeah, the profile do it for you, so you don't have to worry about this.
Damn, that's good. That's good. So eBay, right?
eBay or Vinted, they are like quite common in the UK, and you can do Instagram as well, because and Facebook, because there is a large audience, so many people using it. So, but the main two platforms, I would say, Vinted and eBay. This is where people buy stuff, like secondhand stuff
Yeah.
from.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice, nice. Thanks for sharing. And let's move on. Let's talk about Pinterest a little bit.
Pinterest. Okay.
Pinterest.
Yeah. Can you tell us
Sure, I
your
can.
experience? Your experience. Yeah. Yeah. How it works? Because to be honest, I know nothing about this, and I just same as other audience want to get to know how it works. Like,
Yeah, so I, w- I used to be the person who didn't believe that Pinterest could give me something or generate some kind of traffic, of the audience to whatever I'm promoting, right? So
this is myself.
yeah, I used to be, and again, like I was wrong. I was completely wrong, and I kind of correct, this the core idea of how it works and how it functions. And basically, in order to be successful on Pinterest, you have to be persistent. What it means. So basically, Pinterest, again, as I mentioned before with YouTube, right? It has some similarities. What the similarities are. So if you're persistent in your uploading every day, without a day off, you need to be, devoted all your time here. You need to forget about the tiredness, timidness, whatever. So you have to wake up and upload at least 2 till 5 pins. So that's the requirement every day. So you can schedule it if you want, in order to save your time, whatever you want to do in order to be comfortable with that, right? But the requirement is that you have to be consistent, persistent in this. So after 2 months, I guess, you will see already the differences in terms of the impressions, clicks, uh, click things in terms of not just like clicks on your pins, but also like transferring to the platforms that you're promoting, right? Also likes and whatever, saves.
Is it platform only being used for the promotion, or because like you can have your products on Pinterest, or you can have like the other business to promote it. How it
It doesn't
works?
matter. It doesn't matter. You can promote everything what you want, but the main point is that your pin must be eye catcher as well, right? So it must be the ones that can pay the attention to, right? In order not to be ignored or to be ghosted. So, but again, like why some people believe that it's not working? Because they are devoting their time only for 2 weeks, 1 week, 1 month, and nothing,
And then just give up, yeah.
and they just give up without realizing that they had to to spend 1 month more, and it's going to be the breakthrough. It's going to be their win for them. So this is what happened to me. It took me 2 months, 2 months and a half, in order to see some kind of also the influx, like of clicks and impressions. My biggest achievement is um, 20,000 impressions, something like that, on one pin. So we can say
Wow.
that it was kind of the mid viral or something. And it's the provement that it's working, but only in the case if you are spending, dividing some kind of time every day. Without that, you won't be successful on Pinterest. So that's what that also like the difference between, let's say, like YouTube, right? So on YouTube you can upload some videos, and in some time it's gonna be giving you back some kind of viewers, followers, whatever. But on Pinterest, in order not to lose this momentum, not to lose this traction, right? You have to upload, to be active every day, at least like 2 till 5 pins. For sure, like some guru, like creators, they suggest uploading till 20 or something. But again, like let's be honest, like where we find this time.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
and again, like there are some platforms that can help you to to draft and uh, to create these pins. Again, like go on YouTube, go on Google and find this. So it's not the problem. Also, like pay attention about the keywords and the titles and the description that you are picking up. Again, like ask ChatGPT, like describe what you want to get, and just like copy and paste. That's pretty simple. But the main
Is it
point,
important? Is it important, or maybe this the picture, the product is more important than the name and stuff? Because it's just
I would say,
can you make it clear?
yeah, I would say both. So for the most important thing is title rather than the description, but the picture as it is, it's kind of the vital thing. The more catchy, the more colorful, the more kind of intriguing it might be, it can be, so it is. So the more followers, clicks, and whatever you will get. So this is how it works. But again, like if you, let's say, make a pause of 2 days in a row or a week in a row, you will lose. You will lose this momentum. You will signal to Pinterest that you don't like this platform anymore. You're not active. You're kind of, you turn into a couch potato or whoever, whatever
Yeah,
you
yeah.
call it. And you will see that digress. Like you will see this like going down thing. And again, like you will need to start over, and it will take 1 more month or 2 months more in order to get back to the square one. So my suggestion here is start with the small. Start with 2 pins till 4, but upload it every day. And again, it doesn't matter what you're promoting. You can promote YouTube, you can promote your art, you can promote your music, you can promote whatever you want. There are so many boards, there are so many groups on Pinterest based on different niches, based on different hobbies, right? So as you know, like Pinterest is created in order to inspire people, right? So if you're running out of ideas, you'll go to Pinterest to find something, right? To be inspired. So the same idea thing here. Create pins that inspire people, and eventually you will see that you're going viral. So I'm believer in the concept that in a month or in a week or tomorrow or in a half of a year, but I'm kind of, my Pinterest is gonna be blown up. It's gonna be the huge success, and I firmly stand out here. So there is no doubt in my mind that
Can you
Pinterest.
tell us? Can you tell us what kind of pictures are you making in there? Like, what is pictures for?
Uh,
What's your promotion? Do you have your like business on the side, or what this for?
yeah, right now, like I'm more focusing on YouTube. I do believe that people from Pinterest can come easily to YouTube and follow your channel, whatever. So I'm trying
Yeah.
to because again, our niches is movies. So basically, the pin is gonna be 10 movies about this, or like the movies that you need to watch or whatever. So this type of pins. But let's imagine that you have your own tattoo salon, right?
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you want to generate some leads, new customers, whoever, right? You can create pins about your work and then promote it to your website, where people can make a book about the new session of the tattoo. So
So basically, you can just show yourself. You are exist. You are okay.
yeah, and in this case, you don't need to followers. You don't need any type of followers in order to become successful on Pinterest. That's the idea. That's the difference between Instagram, let's say, right? So on Instagram, you have to have followers. You have to have some kind of base of the people who watch you, who follow you. But on Pinterest, it doesn't matter. It like we I, I just like forget about that. Forget about that. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Just be consistent, really. That's the key on this.
All right.
Let's move on.
Let's move on.
Let's talk
let's
about
pretend.
TikTok.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Yeah, let's talk about TikTok a little bit.
TikTok.
Yes. What's your take on TikTok? I know that, your wife, she's into TikTok and she posts lots of content on these. And she has also some friends who are pretty popular out there. So can you please like tell me your personal take about TikTok? Is it possible to go viral? Is it possible to make some money on this? And basically your ideas about that.
Oh yes, my friend. TikTok. You could, yeah, like even like a couple of years ago, if you make your channel, if you made your channel, you could become successful so quick, just like this. But it's very important what kind of content you are making, because nowadays the audience is kids, teenagers.
Mm.
So and yeah, if you make content for this audience, oh my goodness, my friend, you can just you don't need to have like you don't have to have any type of like you don't need to have any followers. You can just be you just can just blow up for one video, for two videos. It's all about yeah, it's all about like videos you upload on this platform. Yeah. And my experience, by the way, I have one profile with 1,000 of followers, and I made it. I would say for maybe a couple of months. Can you imagine, like a couple of months and 1,000? This is I would say this is a success. But there is one problem happened to me is my wife. She just logged out this profile, and I didn't. Write my password down. So I didn't. Yeah, it just disappeared somewhere. So I have no access to my profile, and yeah, this is my experience I had before. And now I have the new channel, but again, I have no time to promote it. I have no time, and I have no desire as well, to be honest, because I have my YouTube channel,
Yeah.
and this is. The most important thing for me at the moment. So yeah, this is my experience. But my wife, she has a common profile to her friends. So two people own this profile, and they have 35,000 of subscribers, and they did it for the 1 year and a half.
1 year and a half.
1 year and a half, and the main thing is that they did it. They made the content on a daily basis. They never had a break. They always doing something, even if it's rubbish. Uh, just keep going. You have to keep going, and this is how you can make it happen. This is how you can succeed.
Yeah, but again, we need to bear in mind a couple of things that even though it seems that TikTok is working everywhere, but it's not in terms of the making money, especially. So we need to highlight this a couple of things here. So,
Yeah, yeah.
for instance, there is the list of the countries that are have the access to so-called monetization program, right? So it's similar to YouTube. I mean, like you have to have some kind of requirements, right, so to be able to apply to these.
Yeah.
And again, we as the people, who are, let's say, not from this batch of countries, we don't know exactly where we are gonna be in this circle of it, right? And that's kind of the problem for me. Because again, I'm not the person who likes to spend my time, wastefully, not knowing that why I'm doing that,
Yeah.
for what the purpose, for instance, in Ukraine, there are a lot of people who are, kind of launching their TikTok account. They're doing some stuff, posting some things, getting some likes, whatever. But they don't get anything in reverse. It's only the views. But what about the money, right? For sure, people are trying to to get out of this by, let's say, linking some things to the profile. But again, for me, it doesn't make sense. I mean, for instance, if we're working on YouTube, we're uploading things and we're making money on this, right? So at the same time. But on TikTok, without this access to the monetization program, it goes nowhere. I mean, you're uploading just for fun. Okay, so if you like it, go with that. Again, it's your, it's a choice. There is nothing wrong with that. But I mean,
But this is just not fair. You do the same stuff as people do let's say America, UK, and other countries, and they do the same stuff, and they have some benefit.
yeah,
They can make some profit out of it. And you are being in Ukraine, you probably have more followers, you probably have more likes and stuff, but no money. Like, this
yeah.
is this is a shame. This is the thing which doesn't make it unfair, and hopefully one day we're gonna have the same, um, we're gonna have the same rules in Ukraine, same as other countries, same
Yeah,
as
because
Europe.
again, let's imagine, let's put ourselves in these shoes, right? So if I had, if I had been in this program already, sorry, if I had been in this program already, I would have making content with pleasure, because it would be, lingering in my mind the idea that, oh, okay, so I have 10,000 views plus I have money on the balance. I mean, I kill two birds with one stone. I do my content because I like it. I like the topic that I'm talking about, but at the same time, I'm making money that helps me to buy the store, grocery stores, whatever. Uh,
Yeah,
I mean, it makes sense.
yeah, 100%, 100%.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on, my friend, and let's talk about music, music, songs,
Let's,
music, etc.
yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
So again, right now it's really popular, to try make some buck on AI music. So my question to you: do you think it's real? It's the feasible thing to have and to get?
I think it's absolutely possible to become famous even if you are not musician. So basically, you can just use you can use a couple of platforms, and you can for example, like a couple of weeks ago, I come across two platforms
Hmm.
which called Sono and HeyGen. So they are two for creation of music, for creation of this type of content. And one of those, which called Sono, this is uh, for the for the creation of music, and the Heijan, this is for visualization, for the picture. So you can make like clip, you can make a film, and then sorry, two platforms. It's not enough. You have to have the ChatGPT as well.
For
Which,
what the purpose? What the purpose of using ChatGPT?
for the lyrics. So this is so useful for the lyrics. And oh, sorry, my cat is just walking around by my side.
So ChatGPT
Uh,
you're using for the creating the lyrics. Sooner you're using in order to create the song as it is.
for the song, yeah, yeah, and the HGN for the picture, for the picture. So yeah, and there are so many people who become so famous for months, and they make so much money just and they're not related to music, they're not related to anything like this, but they just know how to use some tools. They just know how to use these platforms. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you have some knowledge, you can nowadays you can become anything you want, anything. But yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It might sound like an assumption, but I will go with that. So people are used to boxing themselves up in the corner and restricting themselves in terms of who they can be. Like let's say like I haven't enrolled. If, my personal example, okay? So I haven't enrolled into the university in terms of how to teach English, let's say, right? And I used to believe that, okay, so if I hadn't enrolled into the college, why, I mean, how is it possible for me to become a teacher, right? So there was this idea, like rolling out in my mind, but again, like it was wrong. I mean, why? I mean, I know that my friend has become the person who does massage, right? And again, like he hadn't enrolled any colleges, universities, whatever, right? But again, like, why should we stop ourselves from doing the things that we find interesting, right? So the same idea about the music. Again, I cannot sing. I don't know how to play the guitar. But again, I like to listen to music as other people, right? I have my own taste on this, I have my favorite bands, favorite artists. I know what sounds good for me. And why should I stop myself? Why should I limit myself from creating the things by using the current tools that exist out there for everybody and put it out there? It doesn't make sense to do that. Like it makes sense to jump into this process and try it out.
100%, 100%. Now there are so many possibilities for everyone. Like even I'll give you one example as well. So they. But before that, I want to say I think all of these platforms, they just make the things fair for everyone. Because if let's say someone is disabled, someone like has one arm or something, unfortunately, and they want to be a musician, they want
Yeah.
to make some music, and these platforms made it happen. These platforms now make it possible. They can use it and make any music they want, any music they like, because there is no chance they can play guitar, yeah, unfortunately, but here we go. Use the platform and make some music.
Yeah, definitely, and share it with the world. Here we go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For yourself, for everyone.
Yeah, definitely. So, and we are at the stage of the last platform that we're gonna discuss today, and it's called Medium. So, this is the platform that I'm trying to insist on my friend to join me and work together. And right now, like the final, mission of mine is to convince my friend that it's worth it. And I will explain a couple of things about that. But firstly, can you
Perfect.
tell our audience what is Medium and how do you understand this platform? What is it about?
You want me to tell
Yes,
to tell
yes.
everyone?
So, what do you know about this platform in general?
My friend, I don't know if I know something about this platform. Maybe you give me some clues,
Yeah,
some
it's
hint,
about articles. Articles.
articles. Okay.
you're you're right. You're writing articles out there.
Say again.
You're writing articles out there and get paid.
Oh, okay, okay. But why do you want me to tell everyone about this?
No, no,
Because
like I want you. I wanted you to tell the audience what this platform is about, and afterwards,
this platform is about articles, guys.
and
So
and you
if you
write.
want, if you want to know some more details, there is a friend who I know, and he's so good at it. His name is Igor. I don't know if you know him, but he's so good, and literally he's in front of myself. So maybe he can make it clear. He can tell us what it is.
Yeah, ask me the question and I will go.
Iger, what is Medium? What it is? Is it platform or this is just uh,
Garbage. No, it's not. It's not. Firstly,
maybe this is food or this is a drink? What it is?
yeah. So Medium is the platform, as we already clarified, for writing the articles and being paid for that. But again, like it's close to TikTok in terms of the batches of the countries that are available to be in this platform in terms of making money, right? Because like, everybody can sign up, everybody can write, but it doesn't mean that you will get paid, right? So that's kind of
Okay.
the distinguish of it. And the beauty of this platform, I guess, is that you don't need to get any type of followers at the beginning in order to be able to get money, right? So it works like based on the algorithm of Medium, right? So depending on the titles, depending on the keywords in it, it's gonna be distributed to different type of niches and topics, and people might find your article out there. And if they stop and click on your article and read it, I don't know. It doesn't matter, like the full one, the half of it, whatever. You might get paid some money. So starting from 10 cents, finishing at a couple of dollars for one article,
But
depending.
but they have to click on it. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to read it basically. You need
Mhm.
to read the article, not just like look at this a couple of seconds and that's it. Like forget it and throw it away. No, you have to click on the article, read it, and then based on the time that you are spending on the article, it's gonna be
Mm,
some kind of calculation of the platform, and you're gonna be paid. There are two things to bear in mind. First one, you need to have the Stripe account. The Stripe account is like PayPal, right? So you're gonna be paid on Stripe and then to your bank, right, or to your credit card, whatever. The second one is you have to share that tax information while you're signing up. So that's the two requirements. And for the third one is you have to live in the eligible country, right? So if you are kind of complying, like if you're applying to those three criterias, right? So you're able to start making money on this. And guys, it's the same as the music. You don't need to think about much about how to write an article. Come on, like we have ChatGPT, we have DeepSeek, we have other platforms that allow you to write whatever you want, right? So you can be the expert in every niche, right? And again, like the AI content is okay to upload to Medium. Lots of people are doing that and making it, a quick buck from the nowhere.
So basically, you just have to have an idea.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah. The idea
Right.
about what the article is going to be about, right? And then for sure, like you have to structure it somehow, right? So you have to pick up the title, the picture, maybe a couple of pictures, to upload to your article in order to make it more kind of professional, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But that's it. That's it. And I think that's the kind of the thing that we're living in. I mean, what the era we're living in, right? So the tools are helping us to not to work ourselves up too much in terms of like proving that we cannot do something or how to get to this or whatever. I mean, we can be the expert in writing articles, in music, in video creation, whatever. So the only thing is, as you said, is having the idea, and from this idea, you're moving somewhere.
Wow. I need to get to know more about this because
Yeah.
those
So
were
like, this speech hasn't convinced you yet, right? Damn. Okay. I need to put more endeavors on this, right?
the thing is, I just never come across to this platform, but only you're the only one, the only person who did mention it, and
Sooner or later we will come to this like stage of yes, we are out there, like, and we will share with our audience we've done it. But again, like, guys, like, even though like I'm not kind of monetized on Medium, it doesn't mean that it's kind of scam or whatever. No, it's working. Believe me, millions of people, tens of millions of people are uploading things, like writing things, etc. And even I'll give you an example as the inspiration. Everybody knows who Barack Obama is, right?
Mhm.
He posts on Medium. He posts his own articles on Medium.
Does he?
Yes. And
Did
imagine,
he?
and it's like 100,000 of views on one article. Imagine.
Have you seen any of his
Yeah,
articles?
definitely. Yeah. But again, like, basically on Medium, there are two things to be considered of. The first one is that there are some articles, types of the articles that you can read only if you have the subscription on it. It costs $5, if I'm not mistaken, each month. But there
It's
is
like a
another.
membership, isn't it?
Come again?
It's like a membership, isn't
Yes,
it?
yes, yes. So you have the access to those articles if you are the member of the Medium paid platform, right? And there is
Yeah.
another type of the content, right? So which is free for everybody. So it doesn't matter whether you are paying $5 or not. You can read each article, right? So for sure, I do think that Barack Obama wants to get the the people who read his article more proficient, right? And
As much as possible, yeah, to get benefit as much as
yeah, but
possible.
again, like, this is, I think, when you are official and when you're done your the dream job, right? So like he as the president, I mean, he used to be good one on this. And right now, like, like, he's retired for so many years, right? So he cannot be the president one more time. So he needs to do something. He needs to make a buck somehow, right? And he cannot just, like, go on different rallies and give a speech every day. No, because he has his own life, right? So he has kids, he has wives, etc. So Medium as the tool, I mean, why not use that? I have so many knowledge to share. You know, I've seen so many things through my life, so I have something to say. I have a say. And that's the beauty of this platform. Everybody might become as the Barack Obama in terms of expressing themselves.
Yeah, and also give some inside information out.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So we should consider this option as the final one.
I like
Okay,
this one. I like this.
and because we're already finishing here, and right now, like, we will in a couple of minutes is gonna be our life is gonna be over. But I would like to point a couple of things more. The first one is gonna be the short video as the inspiration for you guys, and we will discuss it a little bit later on. So everybody knows who Kevin Hart is, the comedian, pretty famous one. I'm pretty sure billionaire, and he has shared in the interview a little kind of note speech about not giving up. So right now I will play it up, and we will hear it out.
A lot of people can give up. It's easy to give up. It's the easiest thing in the world to do. All right, man, I'm done. I ain't going. I ain't gonna keep going. I don't feel like going to work. It's very easy. But what's hard is going, yo, yesterday I got nothing from working as hard as I could. Nothing happened from that.
But
I'm
you have
gonna
to
do
be
the same
patient.
thing again today, but I'm gonna try to go harder. That's the hardest thing in the world. To get up every day and give 100% and be in the same position that you were each day, but mentally know that you're trying and trying and trying. That's a real grind.
So I guess like it's only our audience and and me has seen this video, right?
Second.
Have you seen have you seen something?
You are breaking up. You are breaking up.
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I mean, have you seen something right now?
I have not.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I forgot to share the screen with you, but I shared the screen with the people. You know, that's the point. I
But
gave
I'm
you,
so
I gave you the
but I'm
minute.
so inspired.
Yeah, I gave you the minute to relax, but don't worry. Right now, like, we'll watch it one more time. So please.
A lot of people can give up. It's easy to give up. It's the easiest thing in the world to do. All right, man, I'm done. I ain't going. I ain't gonna keep going. I don't feel like going to work. It's very easy. But what's hard is going, yo, yesterday I got nothing from working as hard as I could. Nothing happened from that. I'm gonna do the same thing again today, but I'm gonna try to go harder. That's the hardest thing in the world. To get up every day and give 100% and be in the same position that you were each day, but mentally know that you're trying and trying and trying. That's a real grind. A lot of people can give up. It's easy to give up.
So, did you hear right now like everything?
Well, yeah, I would say 50%. The main speech. Yeah, I caught it. I caught it.
Yeah, I'm kind of breaking right now, and I'm sorry for that. Yeah, it's probably some kind of internet thing, but yeah, I'm gonna be. So we're gonna be finishing here. So the main point of this video was that, um, the difficulty of going somewhere and going forward is that you have to be, you have to inspire yourself every day, even though like yesterday you didn't get what you wanted, right? But you need to do another step forward next day. So that's kind of the point of this video, right? So, and Kevin Hart said that knowing that I had done everything what I could, like I gave my all yesterday and didn't get some kind of instant results, but it doesn't mean that I have to give up next day and do nothing. That's kind of the point of it.
Yeah. Even if you get nothing now, you will get so much later. This is the point. You just have to be patient, and this will come sooner or later. This will come definitely.
Yeah. So okay, guys, like we're finishing here again. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for listening to this discussion again. Like we do hope that you will take something from that. And I mean, yeah, like at the end of it, I'm breaking my friend is eating. So we're in a good mood. We're in the good frame of mind. Okay, guys, one more time, thanks for all, and have a good one.
Thank you.